I don't mind if you make a mistake. I mind, where did the mistake come from? If you're on a path that I trust my kid, then you'll bake trust into him, and he'll feel that you trust him, and then he can open up to you, and then he can heal. If you don't trust him, you always think he's taking advantage of you. He always realizes that you always think that he could do better, and that he's really a loser, and that he's an Eisnitzer, and therefore he will never open up to you, and he'll always feel uncomfortable around you and find other places to feel comfortable. That little difference is worlds apart. Worlds apart. So we have to create an atmosphere where you don't have to be scared. You could say what you want. I'll tell you another example. In Home Sweet Home, there were some things that were consistent with every kid. All the kids cursed. All the kids, they talk like truck drivers. Okay? Consistently, after a certain amount of time that I was kind of them, showing them that I'm really here for you and I don't look down at you and I don't judge you, each one of them hit that time and stopped cursing in front of me. Not one time did I ever say, please don't curse in front of me. Please don't curse in front of my kids. I never said it. I told my kids, there are words that we don't say. Why is this such a hard concept? How come he could say it? We don't say that. People say things that we don't say. We have a higher standard. It's a potty word. It's a bathroom word. They hear the goyim talk. We don't talk like that. Very simple. That's how I raised them. They knew that we don't say these words. But I never told a kid, you can't express yourself. Ever. Ever. Other volunteers, I had the most amazing volunteers in the world, but some of them would tell them, please don't talk like that. Please don't curse. Please don't play this. Please don't do this. Please don't say this. Please don't, this joke, this is off color, this, standards. And they always cursed in front of them. But for me, they would curse, and it would come to a point, like after a few months or whatever it was, when they hit that stage, and I was like amazed, because they would curse and they would say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sorry," as if I'm like Kodesh Kodashim. And I would always say, "You don't have to apologize." I would say the same thing again. You never have to apologize. No, I don't. And I saw how when the chashivas of me went up in their eyes, that they were machshav of me, that I'm non-judgmental and you could say whatever you want, then they wanted to put me on a pedestal where I don't curse in front of Avi. Because of my non-judgment of them, because I don't judge you for cursing, they didn't curse. And other people who kept on, again, please don't curse. Remember I told you, I'll take you out, but I'm not, but put on yarmulke, all these stuff, they're always in a war. And they can't stop. They're always got to prove I'm independent. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. But once I told them, I'm not here to tell you what to do, then why should they curse? Then they're just mellow. They're just calm. They were able to act so much more respectful to me after we got through that initial phase where they poked me and tested me. Is this guy for real? And each guy who moved in didn't say, the first 10, the first 20 said he's good. No, each guy poked me tested me and poked me and got themselves thrown out and broke rules. And I had to come up with ways to keep them in the program, even though they broke the rules. But nobody's going to know, just me and you, okay? I really like you. I really think that you have so much potential. Let's not tell anybody else. I told one kid, if the board finds out about what I did, they're going to fire me. There was no board. I had officially a board once when I opened up the congregation. I had a meeting, I had a board. I never contacted them. I said, if the board finds out, because the kid, he broke one of the 3 cardinal sins. He did a really bad thing, and I have a whole story about that in a different place. But the bottom line is, I said, I don't want to throw you out, but I'm risking my whole job here. So if you're watching, he doesn't know until now. Now he knows. What? There's no board? Yeah, he did a terrible thing, and I said, it's just going to be our secret, because I really believe in you. Am I going to regret it? He was like shocked. No, I'll risk everything for you. That's what we have to do. When you prove yourself to the kid that I don't judge you, and you throw away those cheap takeaway lines that are programmed into our brains when we have children, all the stupid parenting stuff that we say automatically, right? Somehow Hashem puts it into our brains. We didn't have it when we were teenagers. We give birth to it. We have a child, and Hashem gives us like downloaded dictionary of stupidity. Parenting stupidity lines. Always pressure. You could do more. Yeah, do harder. Always pushing, pressure, pulling. That's what you got to do here. All that stuff. Like, if you break your leg, don't come running to me. You know, that kind of stuff. We have all these kind of dumb things that we say. Oh, we don't validate bad, always pressure, the whole thing. We just got to delete that library and become wise and make people feel comfortable to be dysfunctional in our home, and then our home becomes sweet. Once you have a home sweet home, miracles happen.